The Battle of Anwal is a famous battle in Moroccan history that took place on July 21, 1921, between Spanish colonial forces and Moroccan mujahideen led by Abdelkrim al-Khattabi. The area surrounding the Battle of Anwal is a mountainous and rugged area. The Spanish forces were preparing to launch an attack on the Rift tribes, who posed a threat to colonialism. Spanish soldiers and heavy equipment gathered, while Moroccan mujahideen began to organize their ranks and prepare for battle. The Spanish soldiers began to move towards their designated positions in the mountainous area. At the same time, the mujahideen were taking up strategic positions in the surrounding valleys and hills. Spanish forces moved cautiously through the rugged terrain. The mujahideen set up their weapons and prepared their defensive positions. Tension and seriousness prevailed among the fighters as they prepared themselves for the upcoming confrontation. The Spanish forces began their first attack on the Moroccan positions, with shelling from Spanish cannons and bombs exploding in the surrounding areas, causing chaos among the mujahideen. The mujahideen exhibited great courage in confronting the Spanish attack. They returned fire using rifles and machine guns and implemented defensive strategies. The mujahideen then began to implement a hit-and-run tactic, attacking and quickly retreating to other positions, reflecting their rapid movement and war tactics adopted to confront the numerical and technological superiority of the Spaniards. After several hours of fighting, the mujahideen launched a counterattack. They were cohesive and put pressure on the Spanish army, succeeding in pushing them back. The pressure on the Spanish forces increased, and they began to suffer from a lack of supplies and were outnumbered by the mujahideen. Confusion and dispersion spread within the ranks of the Spanish army. As the counterattack continued, the Spanish forces began to withdraw. Spanish soldiers retreated in chaos, while the mujahideen continued to pursue them. The Spanish army decided to surrender and evacuate. The withdrawal was organized, and they headed to the beaches, leaving behind many weapons and equipment. The mujahideen celebrated their victory, raising flags and rejoicing after days of fierce fighting. Joy filled their faces as they achieved victory. They then began to assess the losses suffered during the battle, as well as the damage inflicted on the area. Efforts were made to reorganize the ranks and rebuild things after the battle ended.